All right, ladies and gentlemen, I'm here with the one and only Ramona Estell.
What's going on, everybody?
My lover and friend. We were talking about like spending. You know, people say, "I want to spend my life with you," and but like, do they literally mean life, like life span, or I'm gonna just do life with you? Because if it's literal life.
And y'all together all the time.
Like okay, let's
literal life hours.
Let's clock because some people cheat on their literal life.
Right.
I ain't talking about cheating with with somebody
Other people,
else.
right?
I'm talking about like
I hang out with my boys, or I go.
I mean, if you
play somewhere,
if you got a job like 8 hours.
Yes,
a day,
job.
You got a job that's 8, or you work from 9 to 5. You get up at 6.
Yeah.
And
she may or may not be up.
6:30, or y'all might not communicate or whatever, but 6:30, or or y'all might go 2 different places, but 6:30, you got maybe a couple times, a couple minutes to spend together, but pretty much you're getting ready to go to work. You got to be to work by 9
o'clock.
You're there till like 5, 4:35. Some people 4, whatever. You got to commute home. You get, then you got to cook, or, you might have extracurricular activities with the kids. God forbid you're a coach,
right.
You got to do something. So how much literal time are you spending with your husband or wife?
With your
so
spouse.
let's do the math. So,
okay, I got my calculator.
You got, do we want to take out 8 hours of sleep?
Yeah, I mean, you're not talking, you unconscious. You're not... I mean, you might be doing some stuff, but you're not doing anything.
But y'all sleeping next to each other.
You're not really spending time, though.
That don't count.
I don't think that counts.
Like, okay, all right. So if we talk about 16 hours a day,
all right,
times 365 days a year.
All right.
So what's that number?
5840.
5840. All right, 5,840 hours.
Yes.
All right. And we did 16 times 3. All right, and then so we want to know how many literal hours are you spending with your husband or wife?
Yeah.
All right, so out of that hour, you got to work an 8-hour day. And it might take an hour on each side of that
commute,
day.
Yeah.
To commute or whatever. So you take, so you got to say, and then. What about the weekends? Like, do we clock sitting in church? Though we're sitting in church together?
Oh, I mean, you're definitely not talking to each other. No, who talks to each other in church like that? I mean, we do, but...
I mean, it might be, they'd be like,
yes. But you're not talking to each other, though.
So, I mean, and then how many people literally talk about what happened at church? I guess sometimes they do, but... That time is not spent together. So on the weekends, and then, if she's not into football, thank God you into football.
Yeah.
Because I got to have that football time or that basketball time. Is that clock time with us together. So that, so I think it was like 16 times 365 days a year, how much time. And we spent, and I guess we've been together 23 years.
Okay.
So put
23. Okay.
That 5840 times 23 years. All right. How much time is that?
That's 134,320 hours.
How many of those hours you think we spent together? Like my trips, my time away. Earlier years, you went with me everywhere.
Yeah, I was
and
there.
I guess lately you've been going with me everywhere. So when you were pregnant, had kids, and couldn't really move. Like
I would say out of 23 years, and this number,
what's the number again?
It's 134,320. I would say 10,000 of those hours out of the 23 years, we probably weren't together. What you think?
I think a little more.
More than that?
I think I've spent. You say what is it again?
It's 134,000.
134. I think we spent 110,000 literal.
Yeah, we call it literal life hours.
Literal hours.
LLH.
Like that we were actually. I mean, studio when I just go into my little cave?
But I be trying to sneak in there, so yeah.
Do you count that? Do you count the time where you're on your? Ladies and gentlemen, I bought.
Don't do it. Don't do it.
My
Don't
wife
do it.
the biggest TV ever. Like I went into the store and say, "Give me that one," but she watches her shows on her iPhone. It's like really weird to see her cramped over in a corner.
I don't know. I think it's COVID.
Like and the doggone TV is like right there.
No, I'm telling you, it's COVID. COVID did it. I end up liking all of these shows during COVID, and then I'm so used to doing it on the phone that I just kept doing it. It looks weird on the big screen.
That's bondage. That's slavery.
It's not bondage. It's not slavery.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you spend your literal life with your husband or wife or with anybody? Like literally spend.
Do you look over and say, you still here?
Right. In prison, they do the 23
1, yeah.
23 in the cell.
Yeah.
And you got to be in the cell with a cellmate.
Yeah.
And you get 1 hour
away
to do whatever you want. Like, but can you do a 23-1?
Ooh, that's a good one.
With your
spouse.
You know what I'm saying? And how long before you say, is there anything else that you could be doing right now besides being next to me? All right, that's a good question. I want to see all the comments, man. Y'all comment below. Yes, sir.